Yeah, you're happy. You went for a morning walk. You're very happy with yourself. You gonna come sit up here? Up? Yes, good girl. Lay down. No, 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 lay down. No, so pushy. So pushy. Good morning, beautiful beings. It is such a glorious morning. I can't even get over it. I was able to walk out of the house at like 8 o'clock without a jacket on. It's spring. It's officially spring. I feel like that is the moment where I'm like, we have arrived. We're out of winter. It's no longer freezing cold in the morning. It's so good to get out of the house first thing in the morning and just right into nature, the sound of the birds waking up, the sound of the sea. My routine as of recently during like the more winter months have been to just come out here, meditate, journal, write my to-do list, drink coffee. It's been more of like an introverted homebody type of morning routine, whereas in the spring and summer months I love just getting outside first thing in the morning, watching the rays come up, birds wake up, just everything about it just fills my soul, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to do the rest of my morning routine. I'm just going to meditate and journal, write my to-do list, and then I think today we're actually going to sow some wildflower seeds. I bought these a couple of weeks ago and they finally arrived, and I feel like today is just the perfect day to do that. It's just going to be sunny and a really good day to just get my hands in the earth, plant some wildflowers. But I need to prepare the site where I want to sow them because I think they have got quite a bit of weeds, and the one thing that I've heard with sowing wildflower seeds is that it needs to be in a weed-free site. Because we're so close to the beach, our soil is actually mostly sand, so it can be quite hard for things to grow because it's growing out of sand. Luckily, wildflowers actually like a bit of sand in their soil, so I've got plenty of that for them, but I might put down just like a top layer of soil just to make sure they've got some like nutrients to grab onto. We'll see how it goes, but I'll just get settled into the rest of my morning routine, get prepped and primed for the day. I'm already in such a good mood after just being outside for a little bit and feeling the sunshine and just feeling the hopes and dreams of spring. It's a good time to be alive. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we sow this patch today, and then I'll do this patch that's on the other side of the house maybe on the weekend or something, because this is just going to take me way longer than I thought it would. And I'm getting tired. So in this patch, I feel like we'll need two lots for that patch. Oi, no, stop it. Why weren't you helping me dig and weed when I needed you? You were just sniffing around trying to eat grass before, and now you're trying to dig. Would have been helpful like 15 minutes ago, bud. So I think we will do these two for over there. And then in this patch, we will do Fairy Meadow, which is a collection of calendula, cornflower, delphinium, corypsis, zinnia, marigold, nigella, poppies, lupin, salvia. I feel like it'll just be pretty. So I'll sow this patch today and we'll get it watered, and then we'll do that side another day because my back hurts. I'm on my first day of my period today, so I've got like a little bit of low back pain, and hoeing with low back pain is just, it's a no-go in all meanings of that phrase. Let's sow some seeds. In the videos that I watched, people usually did it with sand. If you like mix it with sand first and then spread it down, you can kind of see where you've planted it. But the sand here is black, so that wouldn't really help me anyway. And also my soil is already pretty sandy because we're on a sand dune. So instead, I'm kind of doing the reverse. I laid down like a patch of soil on top and just spread it around just to give it like a little bit more soil to sand ratio, and then I just got a scoop of the soil from there as well, and I'm going to mix these seeds in with it and then spread it around. Ooh, there's not as many seeds in here as I thought. I wonder how big a patch this does. Oh well, I guess we'll see. Oh, they're so pretty. They're so cute, such a mixture of seeds. This is the reason why I haven't put a garden or anything in this spot. I would love to have a little garden patch. It's kind of like my dream, but on the soil, it's just not, it's mostly sand, so it's not very nutrient dense. And also because we're surrounded by so many like purakawa trees and really big trees, they soak up all of the nutrients that does go into the soil. It just gets like drained from all of the trees that are around us. So there's that. All right, I think this is well enough mixed in. So then I'm just gonna go down this little patch and just sprinkle it as we go and just try to like evenly distribute it everywhere. Okay, that did not nearly cover as much ground as I wanted it to. I might just do another packet and then I'll buy some more for the other patch. Should I just plant them all here? I don't know if they'll grow good together. Should we just wing it? Oh my God, I feel like this is just like the story of my life. I start off with like such high intentions to do it properly, and then it just doesn't end up working the way that I planned, and I'm just like, screw it. It wasn't as many seeds as I thought it was gonna be. I might as well just do them all, and then I can get some more ones. Fuck it, let's just do it. We don't know if this is gonna work out. I guess this is a good like test patch, like to see if they do anything. And then maybe I just leave that other out area as like grass so that Pip can do your business. Okay, I feel like that's mixed enough. Right, round two. The next step is to water, or pat down and then water, or water and then pat down. I might just water and then like through my stomping around, they'll get like smushed into the ground a little bit more. This most recent lockdown, I really feel like the primary focus of it has been learning and expansion and surrendering and nourishing, and it's just felt so good. All of the previous lockdowns that I've have had this kind of underlying feeling of fear and hopelessness, and it was because in all of those previous lockdowns, I was attaching myself so much to my outer purpose and not enough to my inner purpose. So at the time, I was under the impression that my entire purpose in life was, my job was to work as a photographer, to shoot people's weddings, you know, to capture people's stories, to capture love between people, and it was a really beautiful outer purpose to have. I didn't have a sense of my inner purpose, and it was in this lockdown that I was reading a book, A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, and in it he talks about inner and outer purposes, and I read
his thing about inner purpose and how, you know, everyone and everything's inner purpose is the same in this world. It is to awaken and to be conscious, to be part of the whole. And then your outer purpose is essentially how you engage in the material world. So when I started to feel my outer purpose, which I at the time thought was my entire purpose, slip away from me, it felt so scary because I didn't feel like I had anything to hold on to. I just felt like I was not pulling my weight, or that I was not doing anything of value or of meaning because I wasn't doing. But now that I understand the concept of inner purpose, I can understand that being in and of itself is purpose. And the more you can be, the more you can awaken, the more conscious you can be of every moment, of every breath, of everything that you're doing. And be in this moment, not try and attach stories to it or try to run from it or anything like that, but just be here. Then you're living your purpose and you're working with the whole. And then any outer purpose that you have from there will stem from you having that connection to life. And so it's just going to be fueled by this incredible, like, spiritual power. Because everything that you do, every outer purpose that you have, is going to be coming from a place of you acting in truth and acting as part of the whole and filling your outer purpose with awareness. And when you fill your outer purpose with awareness, naturally what comes with that is that there will be a high quality to everything that you do because it comes from a place of pure consciousness. It's grounded in pure consciousness. And so in that way, even though outer purposes will always be kind of fleeting because they are engaging with the material world, eventually time will cause them to crumble, or something will cause them to crumble. You can at least be okay because you know that your real purpose is that awareness and that consciousness and that being, just being here. And it just makes life feel so effortless because then, like, you know, days like this when I'm sitting in the sun not doing anything, I don't feel bad about it because I know the value of being and that being here is enough and will always be enough. God, the sun just makes me so happy. It's so good. Oh, I love spring.